Alright guys, I'm back again with another broken build. This one's focused around spell and incantation damage. What you're going to need is Commander Standard, a Blood Uchiha Katana with Seppuku, any kind of seal that, any incantation that you'd like to use or any spell, staff you can put here in your third slot. I just like the Giant Seal because I like to use Flame Grant Me Strength with the Giant Seal and hurl massive fireballs of death at my foes. I'm also going with the Jellyfish Shield. The ability on this shield buffs your damage by 20% when it is held in your hand, and it's important that you have this held in your hand. You can't activate it, then unequip it, and switch to something else. White Mask and Lord of Blood's Exaltation for 30% extra damage when there is a bleed proc, which I can proc with Seppuku. Godfrey Icon for the increased scale damage, which also affects my incantations. Fire Scorpion Charm for the extra fire damage. Flock Canvas Talisman for the extra incantation damage. And my physic, I'm using Hidden Tier, to cover for all that extra FP cost. And Flame Try and Cracked here for the extra fire damage. Armor doesn't matter, I just like the look of the black dive armor. But this is how this is gonna work. So you don't want the shield out for the beginning of this rotation. You're going to want to use your physic first. Put Commanding Standard on. Flame Grant Me Strength. Use the Uchiha Katana to stab yourself. Swap back to that. Apply the shield buff. And let her rip. Boom. Now obviously the enemies that I'm going against don't have much defense. I just like to use them as an example. Damage may vary depending on the enemy and boss, because every enemy has their own resistances and weaknesses. I just like to use this as a guide. Now if I were to go to another area with tougher enemies here, for instance, I'll go to the farming spot everybody likes to go to. We'll try it out here. Probably do a little bit less damage, but we'll still one-shot the NPCs, and this will smack bosses. So let's get our rotation going again. Apply the physic. Flame Grant Me Strength. Stab yourself. $700, not bad for these enemies. These enemies obviously do have more defense. Now if you really wanted to, you can put the Erd Tree Seal here in your main slot and just use whatever you want, as long as you have high faith scaling. This is my stats. So I'm a mainly faith and dex build. But yeah, this works with incantations and spells with the Jellyfish Shield. It's just a good way to hugely buff any of your magic damage. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.